Today we have a new insane Legends League format for you all to watch. This is a 2 versus 2. We have Paevu and Lexnos coming up against Riqirez and Excosist. Now, how's this going to work? Every player is going to do 4 attacks in Legends League themselves. And essentially, after 8 attacks, whichever team has the most combined trophies on offense will win. Pretty simple. Sorry for stream at the moment. I don't have like an updated scoreboard as we are going along. But for those on YouTube, hopefully I can edit in some sort of scoreboard below. And oh no, Paevu's queen's gone awfully wrong here. He did not want her to go for the Town Hall. You saw him use the invis on the Town Hall. He wanted to charge straight through here. This is, oh, I'm going to make that a bit thicker for you all. He wanted to charge straight through here. This is actually the charge I do myself, then with a king for the Town Hall. It is really strong on this base because obviously has so much core damage that sometimes it's not best to charge straight into the middle. Now, Queen gets the Town Hall. Let's see what he can do from here though. He has pulled the CC, which is really handy because it means he's not going to deal with the CC and the single at the same time. Now, that's not the best rage ever. The Queen steps out of it. He'll freeze the single. He can't get the Warden though. Thankfully, the healers are raged. The King got rid of the defensive Queen. We're actually going to send our RC behind the King, as we should. If you're ever using the King and he's got plenty of tanking... Oh my god, healers, stop throwing! They went for the wall break! There's no way. There's actually no way. But yeah, King and RC down the bottom. King's tanking for her, so it always makes sense. She goes into the core, and she's helping out our Queen as well. Lalo coming in from the bottom. And this Stone Slammer is really smart because it's going to tank that sweeper, essentially. There is no way the sweeper will ever lock off the Stone Slammer until it pops. And by then, it will have done way too much work. Queen is in the core. It's very important she stays alive, but I'm not sure she will. We lost a few healers. She's already popped her ability. Lalo comes around. Now, we have no headhunters. I don't know how we ran out of headhunters, but this is really bad because... how are we going to kill this defensive RC? We've got a freeze. He's going to wait for the owl to lock onto the RC. Surely he freezes her now. Surely! Paevu, what are you doing, broski? Chat, is he going to throw this away? Freeze the RC! Okay, he freezes so that the loons can kill her on cleanup. That's actually pretty smart. The only problem is he lost all of his Lalo just so he could kill the RC, and I think CMG gonna be starting off with a fail here. Unfortunate for Paevu. He did reset really high, by the way, so he's fighting tough bases, but he's not gonna be happy with that start. Riqirez coming in with the first attack for Tribe Gaming, and would you look at this? He's back to Blizzard Lalo. Now, he has DM'd me, saying he's not really enjoying Blizzard Lalo as much as he did the first couple of days. Had a few 1-stars yesterday, but he is committed to the Blizzard Lalo for the sake of the stream. And you gotta respect that, right, chat? Gotta respect that. So, that's a pretty handy Blizzard. Now, obviously, we've talked about this so many times. Blizzard Lalo, not the greatest on anti-3 bases, because it's hard to get any value. It's hard to get any, like, how do you put it? It's just hard to get any concentrated value in the base because generally all the targets are spread out through the base. But landing in that dead zone to get a scatter on the multi, pretty good outcome, I would think. Pretty good outcome. Now, Queen just dealing with the CC on the side. Looks like he's going to try and go for the Town Hall. I couldn't tell if he was going to go for the Town Hall or not here. Obviously, it's important to Sui the Town Hall, but look at that single. That single is rather ominous in its position at the moment, and the King. Oh no. King! Now the King should... No, you don't want to wall break that, Rick. This is why you bring the Ice Golem, because the King's inevitably gonna be an absolute muppet. Chat. Does he get the Town Hall? That wall break he did opened up the complete wrong half of the base. Okay, the Queen steps in for the single. Oh my god, he got the adjoining wall break too. Oh, this base is in trouble, guys. This base is in trouble. Got way too much value with the Blizzard. And the Queen will eventually get the Town Hall. Just give her at least 5 to 7 business days. Lalo coming in. Notice how he isn't using his Warden over there, because he'd much rather use the Warden and the Headhunters when they're invincible through this scatter shot compartment. He actually misses the scatter with the first freeze. He pops the Warden there, and look at that. The Headhunters go straight to the Queen. Be Lalo'd over the Eagle with the Warden, the Headhunters would have to fight through the King to get to the Queen. It's just really smart. Really, really smart. And he actually has the RC with the Lalo. That's a luxury most Blizzard Lalo players don't have. He's still got one invis, RC ability off, and Tribe Gaming are gonna be taking the lead early on here. And it's thanks to none other than the owner of the channel, Riqirez, coming back to his old-fashioned Blizzlalo ways and absolutely destroying the base, and with a bit of swag as well. Thankfully, time is not going to be a factor if these teams tie, so go ahead, Riqirez, swag those spells. We have Lexnos, one of the biggest English content creators on the planet. This man is genuinely one of my idols in the game. What he's managed to do, like his rise to like fame in the English Clash of Clans community was insane. It only took him a few months to really pop off, and luckily enough for us today, we get to watch him do his Legends attacks, and let's see how he can go. Running into an anti-3, so obviously he is a 5v5 player. He will be accustomed to this style of base, but when he's in Legends League, he does bring a Yeti Bomb as part of his attacking troops, which is not something you'll bring a lot on anti-3s, honestly. Anti-3s, you're generally going to see more Drag Rider Loon. So let's see what he can get out of this. Now, he uses a lot of log launchers. Is he going to use one here? Why did I even ask? Of course he was going to use the log launcher. Now, this is interesting. He wants this log launcher to... Well, I don't actually know how much he wants this log launcher to get. What is most critical, though, is this Queen has to stay in range of this air bow. And I'm not really sure if she's going to do that. Looks like she's going to step up. We'll have a look at the air bow range. I mean, she's still well inside it at the moment. Great freeze. He's got a rage at some point, though. What? How did she not pop ability? So the log launcher did open up the core, but essentially we just used the log launcher there to take down that core multi. Wonder if that'll be worth it. We'll find out in the end. Queen's going to go into this multi. The Yetis are just chilling down the bottom. They're actually doing a really good job clearing out that side of the base. He pops the ability now. Fair enough. It's actually not going to be as hard as it looks to keep this Queen alive. There's not a lot of damage on that side. I don't actually think he should have popped the ability, though. I think he could have got away without it. Tunnel has activated. We have 2 freeze spells and a rage. Surely we use the rage here. Loons. Oh, they don't go into the NATO. That's actually really handy. But there's an entire back-end comp here. Do we have the RC ability? We do. He pops it. He freezes. I'm not sure if he's got enough. It's going to be so close. Warden! Follow the RC! RC's got to get the scatter. Oh, she's so clutch. Loon does not take out the air defense. Is this a time fail? The wall breaker doesn't go for the right wall. No. No way, not like this. Not like this, chat. The 97%, and CMG are in a lot of trouble early. Excosist, one of the most creative attackers on the entire planet, running into an anti-3 base, and he has a serious chance here of extending the lead for Tribe Gaming. Obviously, already got a bit of a lead after the first couple of attacks, but let's see if he can extend it here. Now, losing that healer early, no, he doesn't lose a healer, but taking damage to that healer early was probably not part of the plan. Another anti-3. Chat, have we seen 3 anti-3s? This is this is just turning out to be like a war video at this point. Obviously, anti-3 is the base meta that you see inside 5v5 wars. Occasionally, you'll see a few different bases, and they get a lot of attention when they do work, but the bread and butter is these anti-3s. But you can look, see this charge that Excosist is trying to do. If he can get the queen into that multi, this base is in a lot of trouble. He's dealt with the Tesla farm. Oh, okay, he is going with the log launcher. Will this hit the multi? I think it's just going to clip it. I actually can't tell. King's going to go in and clear the eagle though, and more importantly though, tank this log launcher. We can't afford to let any damage get on the log launcher. And I was right, it is just clipping the multi. Look at that. Perfect. But unfortunately, look at that. 2 archers get on the log launcher. Now, obviously the archers don't do a lot of damage, but I reckon they did the exact amount of damage that we couldn't afford to be on the log launcher there. Because look at it, this wall is 1 hit. Oh no, the healers are on the king. It's all gone wrong. How is the king not dead? Okay, the multi goes down, so at least the healers aren't like getting fried at the moment. We popped the warden early. Oh, there's so many red bombs here. A 1-star would change everything. RC on the town hall. She doesn't have her ability. Oh my word. It's all up to the warden. Oh, what? He left the town hall and then it somehow went down? Someone explain me that. I feel like CMG are going to be wanting a replay on that. That looks like that was the most 1-star like attack we're probably going to see all day. And somehow they got the 2-star? Might even be the 3-star. He's still got a queen ability. I don't know what that second wall break was doing. I'm going to be honest, chat. Why did the second wall break just open that wall? But I think this is a triple. Jeez. I mean, you got to take a risk. You gotta take a risk some of the time to earn the rewards, and Excosist has done that in droves here. What an amazing attack. Had the highs and the lows. I really didn't know what was happening to the end, but one thing is for sure, Tribe Gaming have got a handy lead. This is kind of cruel to Paevu. He hit a very similar version of this base in his first attack of the day, coming up just short on time because he couldn't kill the defensive RC. Let's see what he does here. Oh, this is an interesting crack for this base. Can't say this is a crack I've ever done. So generally on this base, I always use the log launcher and ground warden. It's super risky, but I can't remember the last time I failed on this base. I think I failed once. Once in the last month or two, which is pretty good record for a common base. Because look, like, this charge is money. It's the exact same charge I do. The problem is though, right? Look at the value this Flame Flinger can get. There is a little bit. It will do a nice funnel, but with the Tesla farm on the top side here and not by the queen, it's just less value for this Flinger to get. So clearly he sees some value in it. That's a second rage. He's already used half his rages and we haven't even entered the base. That was just a really awkward CC pull. I assume he's going to wall break this multi any second now. Yep, beautiful. Flame Flinger is doing its thing. How's he going to deal with that defensive queen? Because his queen's probably not going to get in range for that. For a seriously long time. By then the Flame Flinger might have already perished. King on the top side. I assume the RC will come in behind the king to get that air defense and stuff. Oh, he wall breaks the junction. No, there's the RC. Probably slightly delayed. The NATO actually pulls the queen off the trajectory we were hoping for. But, I mean, it does allow the Flinger to get more actual value. King and RC are cruising through the top side. And an early Lalo. I didn't actually know how early he was going to Lalo this, but this makes sense. He's got to do this before he loses his pathing. But more importantly, this actually forces the RC into the center of the base, right? Keeps her away from that defensive king, and she should get a bit more value here. And this is looking really nice. Look at it. The Flame Flinger opened this wall over there for the queen. Lalo goes through the town hall. We've already dealt with the NATO, remember, at the start of the attack. So no NATO behind the town hall, and this is wrecked. This is actually a seriously nice crack. I'm tempted to do this. That was so clean. Nicely done from Paevu here. He's going to overwhelm this base. And CMG are finally on the board. Nicely done from him there. But they're going to need some defenses from just some random people in the upper echelon of Legends League. Riqirez coming in on a seriously toxic ring base or anti-2, whatever you want to call it. He's not going for the Town Hall with this Blizzard though, so he's gonna have to figure out a way to Sui it. Unfortunately, that Invis doesn't help him kill the RC, but look, this one might. Wait, what? There's no way. Chat, I would love to ask him if he expected to get the Town Hall. There's no way, right? Look at how far he landed it from the Town Hall. Those Super Wizards are geniuses. Okay, chat. Oh, Riqirez, you gotta kill the Headhunter, bro. He still isn't trying to take out the Headhunter. Surely it'd be worth like 1 minion. Oh well, happy with how it is. Chat, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad have my calls been today? Rick said he didn't expect it. See, chat? We've got Stefan in the chat, because all the tribe guys are in Italy at the moment, boot camping for Worlds. So, can confirm, he did not expect to get the Town Hall, but I'm sure he won't complain. Now, it does mean he didn't get the RC down, so he's kind of hoping that the RC jumps the wall, and she does. Nice. Look at this, he's using the King and RC in the middle, and the Queen on the outside. Now, I don't know how far he expects this to go, but I assume he'll just cut off his Sui with the Lalo, right? Yep. Because he wants to get to this defensive point nice and early, but also it'll just help. Everything is tanking for each other. Just minimizes the amount of damage. And look, this RC's actually got plenty of life. He should be able to keep her alive with the Lalo here. Oh, that's some red bombs. I'm surprised he didn't pop the water. No way. The Warden's not interested in following the Lalo. This is a hero kill squad only. Oh my lord. He might just swag his Warden at this stage. Don't do it, Rick. Okay. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. That would have been ultimate BM though. Swagging your Warden. Pop the Queen just to get through the King super fast. This is wrecked. This is so wrecked. Yikes. Just when CMG, you know, needed a break, that is one of the luckiest Blizzards I've ever seen. The Super Wizards literally traveled like 4 tiles. This man's a Blizzard Lalo god for a reason, and Tribe start 3 from 3. I am really curious to see how Lex takes down this common base. Most people you'll see, including myself, just kind of do this charge like that. Because, I mean, you get Town Hall, and your Queen lives on, clears that entire side of the base, and then you kind of just spam Lalo what's left. But Lex, he's never one to do what's conventional. Look at this. He has placed all his heroes down in the first 20 seconds of the battle. Classic Lex, and we love him for it. Now, where's the log launcher? There we are. Look at that. All heroes and siege machines down in the first half a minute. Nicely done there. That's a great Warden, though. Now, thankfully, the Headhunter, the defensive CC Headhunters either got flung by the Flinger or just didn't go to the RC. But look at her. The RC is not where we want her. We need her to jump that wall, but now she's just going to follow the Queen. And this actually isn't going to get much value. I'm going to be honest. If you're going to use a Warden ground hero kill squad, you better get like that defensive point and scatter. But his RC kind of betrayed him. I think he misplaced her by 1 tile, and you've got to be careful with the RC, because if you misplace her by even just 1 tile, she won't jump the wall. What I mean by that, as we'll actually focus on the only part of the hit that's alive, I believe he placed her here, and she jumped this wall, and she really doesn't like jumping back across walls. So he kind of needed her here. But this attack's by no means over. He's just got to find a way to kill this Queen. The defensive CC Lava Hound's still up, but it's not like that's going to do much. He's got 1 Headhunter. He freezes the scatter, but more importantly, the cannon. Raged Headhunter? Oh my god, it worked. No way. We still have so many spells. That's the benefit of this approach. The double Rage Lalo. That's not something you hear too often. And we invis the Queen so she can take down the single, and this is wrecked. I was actually concerned for a minute, but that Rage and Freeze for the Headhunter was just perfect. 50 seconds left, 6 swag balloons. If there's going to be a swag contest, chat, if the 2 teams are tied, it should come down to a swag contest. And clearly Lex is winning so far. Clearly Lex is winning. Look at this man. Just swagger all over the battlefield. Nicely done. Says a lot about a crack though, that it works when the attack doesn't go perfectly. That's my judge for a good crack. And look at this. We have the Loon Parade. So pretty. Nothing less than you'd expect from Lex. No way. Oh! Ooh. So I was saying no way because we literally just saw Paevu attack this base a few attacks ago and he kind of crushed it. He kind of crushed it. So I was like, well, that's not fair. Excosist can just use the crack if he needs. But obviously this is a common base. Excosist has his own crack already. Let's see, chat, this is the best thing. Because one of the downsides of me, when we just string one person's Legends hits, is if they find the same base, which is reasonably common in Legends League, if they find the same base, you're just going to see the same attack. But I guess one of the benefits of this format is you're going to see different attacks on the same base. And maybe it will help you guys evaluate the best way to take down a base. So Queen dealing with the Lava Hound, he's only just had to use the Rage now. So still got plenty of Rage left. The single burns the King. I'm not sure he'll be too disappointed about that gold storage staying up though. Because the plan here is absolutely for this Queen to get the town hall. What is that invis? That was very lucky the... oh, did he want the airbow to switch to his healers instead of his flinger? I was wondering that. Because the invis potentially made not only the eagle target the healers, but the flame flinger was always going to be in trouble as well. I would love to know why he did that invis like that. I guess some things we'll never know, or maybe someone will say in chat, given that tribe are in Italy, and probably comment all this. Nice rage for the Queen. Doesn't really need it on the healers, it's just trying to speed her up. NATO, ooh, that's a bad NATO. Kind of messes up our loon pathing. We still have an RC ability. Chat, has Excosist like not made an attack interesting? He's always finishing on the town hall, but this is wrecked. This is wrecked. Really nice hit. Ask what was that invis? Why did he like? Why did he use it like that and expose the healers and the flame flinger? Doesn't matter, dude. I mean, the space is pretty wrecked anyway. That's a really nice way of taking down what is an extremely common base.